All right, today we're going to dive into a really fascinating and kind of secret massage technique. It's been passed down through a family of practitioners and is said to work wonders for circulation. But, the real secret behind how it all works? Well, that might just surprise you. So, let's get right into it. So, think about this for a second. Can a touch that's barely there, we're talking almost a tickle, really be powerful enough to change how blood moves through your entire body? It sounds a little strange, I know, but that's the whole idea we're going to unpack today. Okay, so first things first. What's the problem this technique is trying to solve? It really comes down to inefficient circulation, which for a lot of people shows up as varicose veins. So what exactly are varicose veins? Well, to put it simply, it's what happens when the blood in your legs has a tough time getting back up to your heart. It starts to pool, creating all this congestion and pressure in the veins. Now, the first part of this technique is a leg massage that the practitioner calls the wave massage. This part makes a lot of sense, but as you'll see, the little details are what really matter. And, the instructions are almost too simple. The number one rule, do not press hard. Seriously, the touch should be incredibly light, almost like you're tickling the skin. You're just creating this gentle, upward, wave-like motion to kind of nudge that blood flow along. I just love the way the practitioner describes this. Think about it. You're not trying to force anything. You're just gently guiding it. It's like seeing stagnant water and just giving it a little push to get it moving again, pointing it in the right direction. And wherever you have that kind of congestion, you're often going to find pain. The practitioner describes a really specific feeling in these problem spots. It's not a dull ache. Nope. It's a sharp stabbing pain, like a knife prick. That's the sensation of a real blockage. But here's the thing. This is where it gets really, really interesting. That whole leg massage, it's important, yeah, but it's not the main event. Not even close. We're about to get to the real secret of this whole thing. See, most therapists would look at a leg problem and naturally they'd focus on the legs. But this technique says the master switch for this whole circulation issue is somewhere else in the body entirely. And the practitioner is super clear about this. After explaining the leg massage, they really emphasize this next part. This is the piece of the puzzle that they consider the absolute foundation for why the technique works so well. And get this isn't some new trick somebody just came up with. This knowledge comes from a really deep tradition. It's been passed down through what the practitioner calls a knowledge transferring family. So it's a practice that's been fine-tuned over generations. So you want to know this secret? It's a massage that focuses on a very specific part of the body, the iliac arch. Let's take a closer look at what that actually means. Okay, so the crucial point, the target, is the cartilage that runs right along the top edge of your hip bone. That's the iliac arch. According to this practitioner, that specific area holds the key to everything. So why this little spot? Well, a few big reasons. First, for many people, it's actually a very painful area because it holds so much deep congestion. The practitioner even describes it as containing doors that literally regulate blood flow. And here's a wild connection. They also say there's a really strong link between problems in this cartilage and uterine health. And guess what? Just like with the leg massage, the key here is being gentle. This is a pretty sensitive spot, so the instructions are clear. You do not need to press hard to make a difference. That light touch is all you need. Okay, so we've identified the problem. We've uncovered the secret technique. Now let's talk about the benefits they claim you can get and how you can actually try this for yourself. And this is pretty amazing. The practitioner claims that working on just that one spot, the iliac arch, doesn't just help your legs. It's said to have this huge ripple effect, positively affecting your intestines, your whole genitourinary system, and even the uterus in women and the prostate in men. So, how do you know if it's working? Well, the most immediate feedback you might get is the sensation of warmth spreading down into your legs. That's the signal, right? It's telling you that circulation is improving and blood is finally starting to flow more freely. And honestly, maybe the most empowering part of all this is the final takeaway. This isn't some complicated technique that you need a special practitioner for. It's simple enough and gentle enough that you can do it for yourself. And that just leaves us with this one big question, doesn't it? As we're all searching for the next big thing in modern wellness, what if some of the most powerful keys are actually hidden in these old traditions, this knowledge that's been passed down for generations? It's definitely something to think about. Thanks for joining me.